I'd like to commence this video with a request. For those interested in receiving more premium betting tips and predictions, especially if my guidance has contributed to your success in winning bets and generating revenue, I kindly seek your support in revitalizing this channel. Your assistance plays a crucial role in bolstering my presence on YouTube. You're welcome to explore my Patreon support tier or check out my various plans. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you seeking our premium picks. You can find the link in the bio and comment section below. Thank you for considering and supporting me. Timberwolves vs Nuggets. My team pick is Timberwolves plus 4.5 points. Minnesota had no problem sweeping the Phoenix Suns as they won by an average of 15 points and never gave the Suns any hope. Anthony Edwards averaged 31 PPG, 8 RPG, and 6.3 APG while getting 2 SPG. Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert dominated that series as Towns averaged 19.3 PPG and 9.5 RPG, and Gobert averaged 15 PPG and 11 RPG. The other Timberwolves main rotation players had a great series as well, led by Jalen McDaniels, who averaged 14.3 PPG and played outstanding defense on Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. Mike Conley continued to be a stable force for this team as he averaged 11.8 PPG. Nickeil Alexander-Walker averaged 12.3 PPG and Naz Reid averaged 9.5 PPG off the bench. The Timberwolves had a great offensive showing in the first series against the Suns as they scored 118.3 PPG and shot 47.7% from the field and 36.6% from three. What kept Minnesota at the top of the standings in the West was their play on the defensive end. The Timberwolves carried that into the playoffs as they held the Suns to 103.3 PPG and completely shut them down in every game. Minnesota has great length and size at the wing and guard position and 2 7-footers who can protect the rim. The Timberwolves come into this series off a dominant series that has given them great confidence and momentum. The Suns' big three of Durant, Booker, and Beal looked uncomfortable all series long, and Anthony Edwards was unguardable. The Timberwolves have great depth and they have a ton of veterans who are helping their younger players perform at a high level in the playoffs. The Nuggets played very sluggish and without urgency in the first halves against the Lakers, and it took some second-half heroics from Jokic and Murray to pull out the wins. The Nuggets have no depth and they lack size on the interior aside from Jokic. Towns and Gobert should dominate the paint once again, and the Nuggets do not have an answer for Anthony Edwards. Jamal Murray was clearly not 100% in Game 5 against the Lakers as he is dealing with a calf injury, and although he will play in Game 1, he will still be slightly hobbled by this injury. Murray will need to play much better in this series and shoot the ball at a higher efficiency, but even with that, the Nuggets don't have enough to win Game 1. Take the Timberwolves to continue their hot streak and cover the spread on Saturday night. My total pick is under 207.5 points. Denver did not play the way they wanted to in the series against the Lakers despite winning 4-1. The Nuggets got down by double digits in the first half of nearly every game, and it took big-time second-half performances to secure wins. Nikola Jokic had his way in that series as he averaged 28.2 PPG, 12.4 RPG, and 9.8 APG. His running mate, Jamal Murray, really struggled in this series despite making 2 game winners and averaging 23.6 PPG. Murray shot just 40% from the field and 29.4% from three. Michael Porter Jr. was the most efficient player in this entire series as averaged 22.8 PPG on 55.3% shooting from the field and 48.8% shooting from three. Aaron Gordon played very well on the offensive end as he utilized his cutting ability and was relentless on the offensive glass. Gordon averaged 13.8 PPG and 9.8 RPG. The Nuggets have lacked depth this season, and that showed against the Lakers. Denver doesn't have a true backup for Jokic, and they could not get consistent production from Peyton Watson, Christian Braun, and Justin Holiday. Denver scored just 108.6 ppg on 46.3% shooting from the field and 30.8% shooting from three. The Nuggets showed they can close out games, but they will need to play better in the first half of games if they want to have a chance at advancing. The Timberwolves don't play at a fast pace, and they got a lot of wide open looks against a poor defensive Suns team. The Timberwolves have not shot the ball well from three this season, and I expect the Nuggets to have a solid defensive game plan for slowing down Anthony Edwards and making the other Timberwolves facilitate offense. Minnesota has also been a top defensive team in the NBA this season, and that was on full display as they shut down some of the most prolific scorers in the NBA in their last series. For whatever reason, the Nuggets could not get off to solid starts, and their star Jamal Murray has not been able to shoot the ball consistently. The Nuggets play even slower than the Timberwolves, and with a couple of players banged up, they will be playing even slower. Take the under.